Namaste, my witchlings! Today's reading reminds us that freedom comes through awareness. When we release control, clarity follows. Namaste whispers to breathe consciously and let calm fill the spaces where tension once lived. Self-compassion invites us to laugh, even at our own stumbles, because joy is healing too. In our moment of Zen, George Santayana reminds us that one real world is enough, and Maya Angelou encourages us to be fully present. All right, shall we continue? Namaste, my witchlings! Welcome, one and all, to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. Welcome back, or if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, I am Di. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral, and again, I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, and guide through this spiral. So let's go step into today's together. Let's grab our favorite crystal. I am grabbing a little bitty chunk of amethyst today. Light your favorite candle or incense, cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug. And let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our witchling circle grow and keeps our daily spiral turning. Birthday. We has birthday. All right. There we go. Found the notes. A classmate from high school is celebrating her birthday today. Jennifer, I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday. As I light the flame, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those stumbling and or lost along the way. I also hold this light for survivors and victims of gun violence in this country, remembering them in our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our sacred circle is closed, and we invite the ancestors to join us today. Boom. Stay. There we go. Donk. All right. So, yeah, let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Chat. New Year's. If you have the candle put out, how do you get rid of the smell? I don't know. I would say open the window, but see, for me, the smell of an extinguished candle is a good smell. Because I grew up going to church with my grandfather as the priest, and that smell makes me think of my grandpa. My candle sits on a table, or on a plate. My candle sits on a plate, and it is very well away from anything it can catch fire. Hazel asked when my birthday is. My birthday is pretty much New Year's. I was the first baby born for the new year for Curry County, Oregon. For the year I was born. Yes, I do practice fire safety with my candles. I am a candle magic witch, so I am very paranoid of fire. Uh-oh. Yeah, Hazel, if you want my actual birthday, if you're back in the Discord, I can tell you there. Okay, and then Mimi lost something on her phone, which kind of sucks. We'll talk about that later. Yes, better be safe than sorry. I sent you the link, Hazel. I believe if you did not get it, let me know and I will resend it probably when I get home this afternoon. Long story. Oh, I'm getting warm. Okay, y'all, before we go diving into the cards, do we want to talk holidays real quick? I do. I love the holidays. I'm removing you from my ear for a second. I have an itchy ear. Drawback to wearing earbuds. All right. So our holidays today. Oof. We have International Legging Day. Hi, yoga instructor. National No Beard Day, which is an inside joke here. And then World Menopause Day, because also going through menopause. Tons of fun. So, let's get started. From yoga mats to grocery runs, leggings are the ultimate comfort armor. Celebrate International Legging Day by slipping into your favorite pair. Bonus points if they're witchy black, galaxy print, or covered in moon phases. I know what I'm wearing to the DOL today. It is National No Beard Day. Shave it off and start fresh. Today is the day for a clean slate. Or chin. National No Beard Day encourages you to shed what's been growing too heavy, whether it's facial hair or emotional baggage. And don't forget, we are coming up on November, which is No Shave November. So shave it off now to get ready for, the gloriousness of the November beard. And it is also World Menopause Day. Menopause isn't an ending. It is simply a sacred transformation. As someone moving through perimenopause, I am learning so much that this stage is messy, magical, and very much full of wisdom. On World Menopause Day, let's honor the changes that reveal our strength, our resilience, and our crone fire. Personal power surges. Root beer day. I know there's a root beer day. We had root beer day and I know. Gaming Fun Hazel hates chocolate, so. Although hazelnut and chocolate, Gaming Fun prefers to be shaved and not have a beard. Well, the irony of me choosing, the reason I chose No Beard Day is the youngest has a beard. And he keeps it pretty close shaved. The man behind the curtain has an epic, almost Merlin beard, Gandalf. And then my oldest has the bushiest fucking beard. It's great. So the men around me are all bearded. Yeah, he's got the lumberjack who turned into Gentle Ben's handler beard. I have an eyelash. Oh, that sounds so good, Gaming Fun. Okay, I absolutely love root beer. It is my second favorite drink behind Dr. Pepper. So, yeah, I'll be looking into that one. Okay, second favorite soda. I cannot say second favorite drink. This is drink. This is top favorite. All right. He's cleaning up my desktop and I'm laughing at him. All right, y'all. You were reorganizing the stuff visible on the desktop. That's why I said that. The Windows, that's what I'm looking for. Random access memory, emphasis on random here. Not really. I just throw them up. Oh, have you tried it yet, Hazel? Have you tried it yet? Nope, I can't not. There is a very, very heavy, really chemically chocolate flavor to that shit. I have a half rack sitting in my kitchen that none of us have been able to drink. Yeah, it gave the spawn the liquid shits of doom for a day. So yeah, let's yeah. Oh, we love, sundaes, ice cream sundaes, and cream soda. I mean, hell, I drink cream soda Dr. Pepper, so we thought, hey, Sunday root beer, that's gonna be great. It's gonna taste like a root beer float. Nope. The only thing worse than that was that fucking chocolate Dr. Pepper. Chocolate cherry Dr. Pepper. Same chocolate. I think it's the chemically flavor of chocolate. Liquid beer of doom. And I think it's a West Coast thing that they're doing that ice cream sundae root beer on. Don't know. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the cards. I'm not meaning to rush, but I'm paranoid that I'm going to be late today. Okay. Whoop. Yay. Watch. Do we want to give it another minute or two? Because I'm pretty sure Irish is going to show up as soon as I finish the combined reading. Okay. Oh, that's right. School. Yep. Because Irish is in school. All right, y'all. Let's see. What? Oh, yeah. Derp. Irish is in Ireland, and if he's getting home from school at 10 o'clock at night, we got problems. But yeah. Let's see what the cards are telling us today, because my brain is not functioning. Let's see what the cards have to say. There we go. All right. First card today is underlying motives. Oops, wrong way. Next. You didn't mean it. And finally, we are being asked to trust the universe. The underlying motive suggests hidden intentions at play, yet you didn't mean it, shows absolutely no malice behind the action. Perhaps it's time to trust the universe, release control, let fate unfold, and allow yourself to move forward with peace. I like this idea. What do you guys think? Let me know. And our tarot cards. What does the tarot have to tell us? All right, y'all. Our first tarot card is the Five of Swords reversed. I remembered to say reversed. Victory over personal problems, slander, or jealousy. So you are winning. Next. Ace of Cups reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed tells you that your emotions are ruling your head and you are rushing headlong into a new situation that you really need to be patient over. Last but not least, the Devil reversed. You are better able to conquer any weaknesses, including addiction. Light is at the end of the tunnel now as the spiritual unicorn gathers the strength to bring you out of this stagnation period. Putting them all together. The Five of Swords reversed signals triumph over conflict, jealousy, or harsh words that once weighed you down. The Ace of Cups reversed cautions that emotions may be clouding reason. Slow down before leaping into something new. The Devil reversed brings liberation from old patterns or temptations, reminding you that your inner strength is greater than your shadows. The light ahead grows brighter now as the spiritual unicorn gathers its power to guide you out of stagnation and into renewal. Nice. What do you guys think? Let me know. And now, let's bring the Oracle and Tarot together, bringing their voices into one sacred spiral message. The Five of Swords reversed shows triumph over conflict and jealousy, freeing you from toxic dynamics. Yet the Ace of Cups reversed warns that your emotions may be steering the ship. Pause before rushing into new waters. With the Devil reversed, you are breaking chains of limitation and addiction, reclaiming your personal power. The underlying motives reveal hidden truths that shaped recent choices, but you didn't mean it. Reminds you to release guilt and self-blame. Now, trust the universe. Its timing is divine. The spiritual unicorn within you rises, guiding you towards healing, freedom, and emotional renewal. I like it. Today's affirmation. I release the need. Try it again. Today's affirmation. I release the need to control or cling to what no longer serves me. My heart, once burdened, now beats in rhythm with the universe. I trust the divine flow of life to carry me toward peace, healing, and new beginnings. I love our affirmations. What do you guys think of all of this today? How are we doing? Boom. More house activities tonight. Oh, cool. Okay, not cool. Well, you know what I mean. All right. Yeah. Not surprising. I am a very goofy, giggly person normally, especially when I am sleep deprived in the least. And I'm back to not sleeping well again. It's that time of year. And give it about 2 weeks and I'll go back to my normal schedule-ish. Normal routine. Yay, Starscream finished the picture they were drawing. Yay. All right. That's a warm butt. I didn't mean to say that quite that loudly. I found a Sergeant Puppy butt. John has achieved his dream of living in a haunted house. I have mentioned that I use the self-care app Finch a few times on here. And my burb, because it's, October, spent the last 2 weeks exploring a haunted house and decided to ask me if we could buy a haunted house of our own because there was one next door to the one we were exploring that's for sale. I love my burb. She's a good little burb. By the way, if any of you are also Finch users, please let me know and we can trade codes. I love having people to socialize with. What happened to what? Uh-oh. Ah, there it is. Yay. And a quick reminder for anybody who catches me on Instagram. I don't see the Instagram chat, so if I don't respond to you, please don't take it personally. We try to remember to check Insta, but we are all neurodivergent as all fuck over here, and, well, random access memory with an emphasis on random. I love you guys to pieces, though. That's what we're thinking here, Hazel. I cannot remember what Marmite is exactly. My brain is saying it's a combination of marmalade and Vegemite, and I really hope not. That was my toe! Sorry. I just got a claw to where the pin used to be in my toe. Ouch. Hey, Starscream. Oh, Mimi's having... I'll catch Mimi on the phone when we're out and about today. Ha! All right. Oh, we have Namaste and Self-Compassion to do now. Holy sheepskins. Oh, I will have to look at that. Vegemite is an Australian thing. I will be looking up Marmite again because I am very curious. I haven't heard about it in a while. Mimi, we're here for you, honey. And you're probably gonna feel like death warmed over tomorrow if you got your COVID booster. I know I did for the first 24 hours after mine. Oh, that is a very good, very cool picture. I love the rainbows. We have the trans, we have the pan, we have the regular queer flag. It is. That is really, really cool. Do you prefer going by Echo, Starscream? Because if you do, that is what we will call you. I will try to remember it at least. That's cool. Okay. Cool. All right. Back to chat. Yeah. Groovy. All right. Yeah, flu shot and COVID. You're going to feel like death warmed over tomorrow. Good. We will try to remember to call you Echo, my dear. See, in my belief, and you as a Hellenistic, you'll understand this. Names have power. And being called by the wrong name diminishes your power. Therefore, I will do everything in my power to use your correct name. I remember Aspen is in the other chat. Aspen is my witchy baby. I've known them for longer than I want to think about right now. And when they were changing their name, when they came out as non-binary, Echo was one that they considered. But no, Echo does not suit them. Let's move on and check out what Namaste is sharing with us today. All right. I forgot to put the right glasses on. C'est la vie. Namaste is reminding us of conscious breathing. Remind yourself to breathe throughout the day. Do you find yourself holding your breath or holding tension anywhere in your body? For example, your stomach or your shoulders. When you are stressed, focused, or irritated? Yes, I do. Focused breathing, especially when directed to these tense areas, will promote peace of mind and healing. Start with deep breaths into your chest, then into your stomach, and then release. Next, imagine your breath flowing from the sky into the top of your head and through and to any areas of tension down to the bottom of your feet and into the earth. Imagine the opposite when exhaling. Conscious breathing is a wonderful stress reliever and can be used throughout the day anytime you notice suspended breaths, tension, a negative thought, or just because. And who the hell came out and decided to say wundervoll? I have no idea. I don't know. Somebody decided to pop out and say hi, I guess. They've been doing it a lot lately. I definitely, when I get stressed or I'm focused, my shoulders I'll wear my shoulders as earrings. Or my lower back, I have noticed. Okay. Self-compassion. Self-compassion says to enlighten up. I love it. Can you take a moment to recall the last time you laughed? Can you watch a funny video now or otherwise make yourself smile? When did I laugh? I have laughed at least 4 or 5 times just today, and yesterday was great. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, we have today's goddess of the day, and she's pretty snifty. Next, we honor the goddess of the day, a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Today's goddess is Nat. I am debating whether it's misspelled or not, but Today's goddess is Nat, the Teutonic goddess of the night sky, who embodies the flow of knowledge and creativity. She spreads her silver-studded cloak of stars across the heavens, inspiring writers, artists, and seekers when inspiration wanes. As autumn's energy declines, Nat refreshes weary minds, helping visions take form and guiding every creative act with her moonlit wisdom. Honor Nat's gift of learning by immersing yourself in the written word today. Read, write, or share a book with others. Empower your pens and journals with her blessing, invoking her to awaken inspiration each time you take them in hand. Let her cosmic energy guide your thoughts into art and your words into magic. The reason I said I'm debating if it's misspelled is there is a similar goddess named Nut, N-U-T. So, there is that. All right. Okay. Let's move on to our moment of Zen, shall we, my loves? Oh, hell, we have time. I'm in a rush. Are we surprised? I'm not surprised. Ah. Yeah, Aphrodite is a bitch. Echo, if you are a Hellenistic and you like that particular pantheon, are you familiar with... She is changing her last name and she's working on changing it on her backstock. But Sherilyn Kenyon is the name on most of the books. She's changing it to Sherilyn McQueen. Are you familiar with her Dark Hunters series? The whole... Yeah. I absolutely love the Dark Hunters, so I can geek out and info dump on it. Oh. Okay. So the whole premise of the books is the head guy is Acheron, and he has a twin brother whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. That's surprising. But he is a demigod. No, he is a god. Cannot remember who his parents are off the top of my head. But Artemis becomes obsessed with him. And in the books, his demon familiar refers to her as the bitch goddess. So Artie is not very popular. But it's essentially, they're similar to vampires, but not quite vampires. Oh, wait. You're 14, right? You will want to, instead of the Dark Hunters, you're going to want to pick up the Chronicles of Nick. Same author, same universe, but that's her YA series as opposed to her adult series. Slight difference. In a couple of years, I would recommend the Dark Hunters for you. My boys started reading it when they were about 16. Most 14-year-olds' parents do not want them reading semi-explicit sex scenes. I was going to say I started reading Harlequins at 14, 15, so yeah. But Sherry has a couple of, yep, that is exactly how it's spelled. Give me a second, because the books all have the same, I think, first letter. I cannot remember. I'm losing my shit. You know what? We're going to go to Kindle. And I will give you the name of the first Chronicle book. Chronicles of Nick. I believe Infinity is the first one. And then Infinity, Invincible, Infamous are the first three. Ooh, Madeline Miller. That sounds interesting. I want to show the that's the cover of the book of the first one. And in the, I hate putting it this way because it sounds horrible. In the adult series, Nick is a dark hunter. In the Chronicles of Nick, he's a teenager. And you get his backstory, and it's pretty awesome. I have heard of the Song of Achilles. I am a big book person. I love reading. I have been reading all sorts of shit since I was like 5. Nancy Drew used to be a favorite. And the Bobbsey twins. All right. Oh. Yes. The language is a little cleaner, not quite so many F-bombs. A little lighter on the romance, but the battle scenes are really amazing. I don't want to give spoilers, but trust me, the fight scenes are great. And a number of the Dark Hunters do pop up in the Chronicles of Nick. So let's go see and close our divination with a moment of Zen, a teaching from the Little Book of Zen to carry into your day. Our quotes today come from George Santayana and the ever wonderful Maya Angelou. George Santayana has one simple thing to say: one real world is enough. And Maya Angelou reminds us, be present in all things and thankful for all things. So Maya Angelou is promoting mindfulness and gratitude. It's not like we didn't know those two things definitely help with mental health. Just saying. There we go. Haha. I have a few YA series that I like to read. I love it. I love it. I love it. John has a younger sister who is dyslexic. And she sent him a card with the cover from The Exorcist on it that at the top said The Dyslexorcist. Oh, yeah, trust me. I don't mind just one-off books, but if I can get into a series, let me put the candle out. Your mother cooks socks in Hull. I love it. All right. Let's extinguish our candle and then we can chit-chat for a little bit today. Yay! All right, my witchlings. It is definitely time to wrap this shit up for today. So, with the extinguishing of our candle, our circle is now open. We extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us today. All right. Scoop. Scoop. Ha 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 ha. Candle. Oy. Okay. Yes! Okay. So can I chit-chat now? Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to run through the outro, then we'll chit-chat. So, before we get going and leave you guys here, a reminder. This channel is supported entirely by the Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, simply magic and love. So, go out now and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness because there's already enough hate and darkness in this world. Let's please try to be beacons of light and hope for those who are stumbling and lost in the dark. Tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with their fur, glide on scales, or tiptoe on paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. Moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes come often way too soon. And then, my witchlings, please always, always, always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real, even if you have yet to discover it. I was 45 before I did. I love you all. Namaste, my witchlings. He tells me to hold my breath, and so I yawn, and he comes back in just as I'm yawning. I love it. All right, y'all. All right, here we go. Now, join the Coven on Patreon for exclusive rituals, behind-the-scenes content, bonus blogs, early access to classes, and our private Discord server. Tiers start at a single $1 bill a month at patreon.com/DieTheYogaWitch. Would you like to buy your favorite Gen X witch a cup of coffee? Well, in that case, you can fuel my caffeine habit and get access to other exclusive content at buymeacoffee.com/die.theyogawitch. All of my links are in the description and on my link tree, which is linktree/dietheyogawitch. Need some personalized guidance? You can book a one-on-one yoga or coaching session with me, join a workshop, or explore my rituals and services at yogawithdylin.com. As an ordained minister, I also offer blessings, ceremonies, and custom rituals for all life's milestones. Oh, and you can find out all about that at dietheyogawitch.com. Ha! And then don't forget to check out Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time, our Daily Divination and Self-Care. Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time, Coffee and Cues with the Yoga Witch. Tuesdays, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, you get the Bitch and Witch podcast where I rant about shit. Thursday, Yoga Witch's Cauldron, the Yoga Witch podcast, also at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And then Friday night, we have Friday Night Guided Meditation and Yoga Nidra Asana at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time.